Hi everybody. I wanted to touch base with you again about drying and what I'm drying lately and what some of the things that I've dried in the past with my homemade solar air dryer, solar sun dryer, solar dryer. Right now I've got bay leaf on here. I'm drying bay leaf for a friend. I have a tree, actually, it's right there beside my deck. No idea it was going to get that big. I didn't research it very much when I planted it and discovered that bay and laurel are the same thing. I'm going to have to move that bad boy. But I'm drying some bay for a friend. She also does not have any rosemary, so I'm drying rosemary for her. I also have a gigantic bush right there, but it's in a great place. I just trim it back every year and it grows forever and ever. I'm also, for the first time, drying whole garlic. I've dried pieces of garlic for years, but this time I'm drying whole garlic. This is taking forever, so I don't think I will do that again. I'll do pieces next time. But the reason I wanted to show you this piece is that, in addition to drying whole garlic, this is actually what I started with. This is a screen that goes underneath one of those bird feeders. I think it's to keep the squirrels out, or maybe it's to feed the squirrels, I don't know. But I had a bunch of them when we moved into this house, and they had never been used. I cleaned and sterilized them anyway, but this is how I started drying foods. I could put one on top of the other, and then stack them on my handy-dandy table over there with the slats. And I dried for a few years before we built this one. So what other things have I dried in the past few years? Well, earlier this season, you saw me dry about 10 pounds of strawberries, and this is all I got, just more than a quart jar, but they're beautiful. They're fruit leather. Here are pieces of garlic that I dried in 2005 and 6, and I've used a whole other jar, and this is what I have left. This is onion. It takes a lot of onions to dry, but they work so well over the year. It's great. This is Sarah. She wants to say hi. Hi, Sarah. Sarah's 17 weeks old. She's a friend. Here is a soup mix. I've got what do I have in here? I've got mushrooms, I've got potatoes, I've got zucchini, I've got onion, and I probably have other stuff that I don't even know what I have in here. Peppers. Peppers will dry on the plant. You don't actually have to take them out and dry them this way. But I like to do it this way because sometimes when they're on the plant, the seeds will fall, and I want to capture the seeds. So if I dry them in here and any seeds fall, they fall, or if they fall either on the solar dryer or they fall into the jar, and then I can keep them and replant them. And these are the plants that I have growing this year. I've been growing these peppers for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. The zucchini is the same. The garlic is the same. Strawberries I picked locally at a U-Pick, and the onions were from a particular year. I didn't save the seeds on those. So that's it on my drying so far. Thanks.